That's the van cleaned again. Flaming sky rats. What I do want to do this week, I'm not going to do it today now because I've got a climbing video from yesterday to edit, so this will be a tomorrow or Thursday job getting started. Start actually organising all of this. And this. And actually find proper places for things, which will make it much easier for travelling about in. For now though, I'm going to get and start the edit on yesterday's climbing. The weather this afternoon and evening has turned out to be much better than expected. Still, I've just finished editing the video of yesterday's climb. That is now currently uploading. I should be live 9 o'clock in the morning. So I'm just doing myself a protein shake, and then I'm going to knock out some kettlebell swings and bicep curls because I need to get back onto working out, as I haven't done any for, what month are we in now, June? I didn't really do anything last month. I think it was end of March I finished the, no, end of March I finished the dumbbell only program. Then I had a week off, then I did 3 weeks. So yeah, it's April since I last did any consistent working out. So I now need to get back onto that, for which I want to utilise the kettlebell more. And I think gymnastics rings as well. Then I need to get and do my wraps for tomorrow, actually. I'll do the kettlebell stuff first. I shan't bother recording that, I've done kettlebell stuff on the channel before. So I'll do that, I'll make my chicken wraps ready for tomorrow. And other than that, I think that's today pretty much done. So this afternoon I did go to the climbing wall. I got a pink V5 there that I tried. Well, I had one proper session on it beforehand, before I went on holiday. That went after a few attempts today. Again, much like the problem I did yesterday. It was pulling the body up and in to a higher position, which I'm not used to doing because I was trying again too dynamically, same as I did yesterday. Which is interesting because the kind of semi-dynamic slap and hold is what's worked for me most of the time on harder climbs. What I'm now finding is that I'm actually strong enough now to get my feet up higher and be scrunched up a little bit more and still go up, because that's why I used to do more of a slap to the hold, because I couldn't once I was scrunched up, I didn't have the strength to then do anything with it. Now it seems like I do. So that's something I'm going to have to keep in mind on future climbs and see if that helps me out with anything. Another climb I was trying there that I also tried a week ago was a yellow. The setters put it at a V7, which is, what is it, that's 6A plus, no, so 7A plus, which is kind of the top end that I'm aiming for at the minute. I managed to get the hold further than what I was struggling on last time I tried it proper. So that was progress again. I'm pretty sure that's the crux. I just need to get the foot positioning now for the final move, decide how I want to do that. Yeah, I think that one can go. They put that as a V7. It feels a little easy to me, to be honest, until that crux move, so maybe a V6. But I'll go with what the route setters say. Since it's a harder grade, I'll take it. I'm pretty sure that one shall go. So yes, today's was a good session. Right, I'm going to get the stuff that I want to do done, and then back at it tomorrow. This daily vlogging thing has gone well. I think the last one I did was Tuesday and today is Saturday, so I may have missed a day or two. So what did happen? Monday I got the outdoor climb I wanted. Tuesday I got that pink, so I'm pretty sure I covered that. Wednesday Dad and I had to wash the van again because oh no, I covered that. So we're up to Wednesday. Alright, Thursday then. What happened Thursday? Ah yes, Thursday I went to the wall and I got the yellow V7 / 7A plus that I've been working on for a few sessions. So that's a new high grade. Pretty happy with that one. Should probably try and repeat it, see if I can do it a little bit cleaner, because when I was at the top it got a little bit dicey. And if you look on the video, you can actually see on the last move I am just shaking. It took a lot of tension to hold that together. And then yesterday was Friday. Went across to Derby to climb up the climbing unit with Em and a friend of hers. That was fun. You can say me and Em got there about 3:30. I think it's about 7:30ish when we stopped climbing. I mean, it wasn't constant climbing, it was pretty well paced, and we did some pretty hard stuff. But that was a very good session. Also yesterday, I went up to the Royal Mail local collection depot, because before I went up to the Lake Districts last week, I decided to get my Scarpa boosters resold because they were starting to go through at the tip. Tuesday I think they were supposed to have been due for delivery, only Mum and Dad were going to be out at a funeral, I would have been at work, so there would have been no one in, so I thought rather than have them lying around, or if they needed a signature or something, to have it sent to the local depot collection point. Yesterday I went up there to pick them up after work, and it turns out the place is only open for 2 hours, 8 till 10 in the morning, which is of absolutely no use for anybody that has a job. Fortunately, they still open at weekends for 8 till 12, so I've been up this morning. I've got 2 pairs I've had done by Lamberis Resoles. Done very good jobs. I've got 1 pair restored back to normal. This is the grip rubber. That's good for smearing and stuff. And then I had another pair that I decided to get replaced with edging rubber. So that should be very good for slab work and very small footholds. So what I'm going to need to do is find some way of marking these up so that they don't get confused with these. Otherwise I won't know which pair I'm using and I'll probably end up mismatched. Because even though these grip ones do have a stamp on them, they shall wear off pretty quickly. So I'll get some sort of fabric paint or something just to mark them up differently. But yes, if you're looking for your shoes to be resoled, Lamberis Resoles do a very good job. I mean, they went out Tuesday the week before last, and then they were due to be delivered back home this Tuesday just gone, so it's 2-week turnaround, which is pretty good. Climbing wise, it's been a very good week. Got an EV5 outdoors with the V6 there that I'm pretty certain can go. Got that pink V5 indoors. Was it a 5 or was that one a 6? I think that one was a 5. And then I got that yellow V7, which has pushed me up to a new grade. Although that's only one out of the circuit, and it was very much my style of climb. Nice and crimpy. But it's good to know that I'm finally up at that level. I need to find 1 or 2 more that I can try now. Then as for the van, I need to sort this out this weekend. Start tidying stuff up, because I never got round to it in the week. Take that in the house. So I'm going to get started on that now. And if there is anything more to put on this video, I'll record that, because that's how making videos works. See, I know that much. Progress has been made. Sort of a messy progress. So these tubs were down there. They fit into the ridges of these shelves just perfectly when, you know, my stuff doesn't fall down there. So this one's got cans in and some pasta, so that could be like the food pantry a little bit. I mean, those tins have been in for definitely over a year. But because it's down there, I kind of forget about it. So up there it's going to get more use. I just need to not put too much in, because if I remember correctly, the weight limit on that shelf is 30 kilograms. But yeah, that should be good for that. And then this other one, I don't know if this will stay up here or I'll put it back down under the bed, but that's got camping frying pan / saucepan and stuff, some spices, some of that stuff I could move into that one, that'd be fine. That then leaves me the question of what to do with all of this space down here. I was thinking a couple of weeks ago of building like a little cabinet or drawers or something here. Maybe move my frying pan and stuff out into there. And then I've got Grandad's old slow cooker that should fit nicely into there. I do need to get and test that on the mains in here at some point, make sure that's all working properly. For the time being, I'll definitely put that other box back down there, because that'll stop my pad from sliding back and forth. The problem with putting a cupboard or something here is it will then close off the back to me, which I don't particularly want. I would still like to be able to get at this little area at the front at least. In part because that's where my window covers are as well. I could maybe put like some shelving along that wall to help keep stuff in. I shall have to have a think about that and play around a bit, moving stuff, see what works or not. But I think keeping my tins of food and stuff up there is definitely going to be better than down there. But I'll think about that more later. Right now, I'm going to go have some dinner, and then I think I'm going to go to the climbing wall for a bit. Try and keep it light though, because yesterday we were doing 5s and 6s. Might be outdoors tomorrow, I'm not sure yet. So I think today I'll go for some nice steady climbing, and then maybe do some dumbbell stuff. May pop into B&Q and get another one of them boxes then. So what I could do is put this one back down there and put another one there for towels, toilet rolls, that kind of thing. Keep them up there. Kitchen towel. What else have I got in here? Hand face wash towel thing. Yeah, that's just tissue in that box. I could put it in a box like that. Up there. I think I might do that. What else is there that I could keep up there? Don't particularly want a whole lot of food stuff. One box should be more than enough for that. Got anything in here that I could move? Oh, I'll tell you what, I wonder whether if I open that, Let me put you down a sec. Yep, that's the Weetabix in there, fine. So I could keep tinned foods, pasta, cereal. That'll be fine, all kept in there. What have we got in here? Oh, I do have a vinegar in. Vinegar, sauces, chocolate spread, mustard. Cutlery. I could really do with a separate little box for cutlery. And put them in a drawer or something somewhere. Free that jug up. And then there's that space down there. And I'd still have up here space in the middle there and to either side there. I'll figure something out. I climbed a little bit. Not too much. Had a pretty light session, but was decent. That was a couple of hours. Went round to B&Q and they don't have these same boxes that I've already got, these plastic ones. They've got different ones which, on the looks of it, I think were shallower. But they were £6.20 or something like that, which just felt like a rip-off, so I didn't bother picking one up. I'm not desperate for one. Did see a small one that might do for putting cutlery in though. But I'll take a knife and fork in with me and make sure they fit first. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I need to tidy all this stuff up now. Or at least do it tomorrow, because it's going to have to be done by then. How am I for getting stuff in? Yeah, I'm definitely going to need to make some better organisation for under the bed. I think my chocks and mains power cable could sit on the wheel arch fine. I just need to hold them in somehow. Piece of wood up the front of it or something, just give it a bit of fronting. And then make it look less like it's just stuff thrown in down there. Yeah, I think once it's all done, this way will work better. What are you catching? Oh. pen's in the way there. That's what's stopping you. Cool. I think that looks decent. Better than the cardboard boxes did at any rate. In that case, I think that's pretty much going to finish off my week. So I'll be leaving this video here.